Stephanie. Welcome. You're the first guest ever on the Mad Girls Club. And of course, being from the agency world is my personal former supervisor on digital on Capital One. How do you bridge that gap between professionalism and the agency laid back fun culture? Like, you know, what would you tell young girls kind of getting into the industry? Because I know sometimes it can be hard to
Definitely. Yeah, it's a very hard line. There's a lot of grays, not too many black and whites. While it is very laid back, you can't take advantage of it because it's a very small industry. You'll change positions, you'll change agencies, jobs several times. But if you build a reputation, it will follow you, and it could hinder future business contacts if you go on the sales side. Reputation.
Totally.
You know, it's almost like a high school clique sometimes where people remember stuff for better or for worse.
Speaking of, like, you look so lovely in your statement necklace and those boots.
Oh, thank you.
Being a woman in the industry, you know, how do you kind of still express your style and femininity without being seen as, you know, I mean, I love her, but, you know, being seen as like the Elle Woods?
It's fairly easy. I think in New York you have a lot of flexibility. The most important thing to remember is that, you know, it is a professional environment. If you ever have to ask, should I wear this to work?
Right.
If you even have to ever ask that, then the answer is no.
It's probably no.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy. It's jeans, it's t-shirts, it's blouses. You can wear dresses. You know, nothing see-through. Yeah.
I'm sure in the summer too it gets
no
complicated.
shorts. Just, you know, look professional. Think that if somebody came in to meet you for the first time, first impressions mean a lot.
Yeah.
And you can be comfortable and you can be stylish without looking inappropriate.
And I'm so glad you brought that up, meeting for the first time. What are 3 things that you wish sellers for the life of you would just stop doing?
Probably the first one is stop bringing me generic decks. I don't honestly care what new offering you have. 12 other people before have brought that to me as well. Might have a different name or a different twist, but it's essentially the same thing. So if you come with a generic deck that doesn't have my client, if you don't know anything about what we're doing, what we've done in the past, how you think you can help shape the future, then there's really no point in coming in and wasting time.
See, this is what I struggle with, is, you know, you said without knowing what we're doing. So how do you get to that point?
Yeah. Industry tools, use Moat. You know, look up on YouTube, see what my YouTube channel has, see what I'm doing on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. It's so easy. There's so much information out there. If you come in with a generic pitch that you think works for a bank, but I work on alcohol or I work on CPG, it needs to be relevant to what I'm doing because we're very busy with day-to-day. There's a lot of stuff on the agency side, a lot of sort of, you know, menial tasks that everybody has to deal with. And if you come in for a meeting and you don't bring anything to the table, you will not be remembered for being a good sort of salesperson. You'll be remembered for the time that you wasted.
Right. There's so many unspoken rules in this crazy industry that we both love. What's one of those unspoken rules that you wish you knew starting out?
You have a lot of opportunities that most people outside of the industry don't understand to go out to nice dinners or do fun events. It's still a professional work environment. The next day you still have to come in and work with people who are your managers, your superiors, and you need to make sure that you can look at them with a straight face. So you need to know how to have fun without really losing your cool, because after that you won't be invited out or people will sort of, you know, look at you a little differently.
A good tip for sure. Well, thank you so much for coming out to Bushwick in Brooklyn on this gorgeous spring day. And look forward to hearing more from you, Steph.
Yeah, always. Cheers.